Well, hello friends, it's Kevin, your Sacramento, Stockton area realtor and lender, here with this week's weekly real estate report. Every week I say, hey, I can't wait to get into the data, see what's going to happen next week. Well, here we are. It's next week. Let's take a look at the data and see what is happening. All right, so right away we can look up here at the median list price. And this is what's happening right now. Of course, all of it's what's happening right now, but you'll see what I mean in a minute. So this is happening right now this week, and for the last 3 weeks now, home prices listed have been going down. Not only that, I am noticing an uptick in also the number of price reductions on the market. Not a big number, and in a large extent, it's a same percentage of the homes listed. So I'm not going to get too excited about that. But I will say that overall, the listing price is headed down. Now, let's contrast that to the median sold price, which is going up. So what's going on with that? How can we have median list price going one way and the median sales price going the other way? Well, quite simply, these numbers right here for the median sold price, these are for homes that got into contract about 30 days ago. So now we're seeing them close this week and the numbers being reported. So if we look back here at our median list price, what happened about 30 days ago? Well, we had 3 weeks of an uptick in the list price. So prices started going up a little bit about a month ago before they started to fall. So here we have prices going up a little bit. So it coincides quite nicely with what happened about 30 days ago. So if this holds true, and it generally does, next week, we're going to start to see our median sales price start to go down, the same as our median list price went down. All right, so taking a look at our inventory right here. Well, inventory kind of took a little bit of a curve off right here. We're at 3,233 available homes on the market across the 4-county area. Now, the interesting thing here is that even though it went down just a tiny little bit, we actually had more new listings hit the market this week than we did last week. So last several weeks, we've been about 1,700, 1,500 new listings hitting the market. This week, 2,231 homes hit the market this week. So I had a lot of more homes come on the market, although the amount available is not as much, which tells me our pending sales should have gone up a little bit, but it didn't. Our pending sales stayed stagnant. So that means something else happened to these homes, and that would be they canceled the listing, expired, went off the market without a buyer. And that's the only other explanation for it. If your inventory is going up, or if the numbers indicate more homes hit the market this week than we did last week, and yet the inventory went down and pending sales stayed the same, that means those homes didn't sell. People are pulling them off the market. So, and of course, as the market starts to change, and it is, we see more and more games happening out there. And I use that word in not a nice way. We see things that are put on for teaser prices, that are auctions to get people excited. And while I'm on that subject, it is really bizarre how many times I see or I get these phone calls from somebody looking for a home, and we're looking in a typical price range, and they're all about the same. And then suddenly there's this too good to be true home hit the market. Oh, Kevin, we've got to go look at this one right now. I can't believe that it's only listed for like $175,000 in a great neighborhood, wonderful schools, completely updated. This is a turnkey home for an unbelievable price. We got to go get it like today. Let's go. And I look up the information, and that's the auction start price with a no reserve. In other words, the sellers don't have to accept any bids. They can reject them all. All right, so there's that. But here's the funny part. I watch these, and for some strange reason, many of the ones that I look at seem to cancel out within about 1 to 2 weeks. It's just there's the auction, 1 to 2 weeks later, cancel, wait a day or two, then you'll see that same home that was listed for, this remarkable price of, the low price of $175 Now it's on the market for $450,000. So, that's not a nice game to play, I think, with people's emotions. Anyway, so let's talk about rates. Or maybe we shouldn't talk about rates, because I do not have good news about rates at all. Rates went up, up, up. So remember last week we crossed that 7% barrier. Well, this week we're well into 7%. Freddie Mac is saying the average now is 7.23%. Remember, they're not even telling us anymore how many points people are paying to get that rate. So for all we know, people are paying twice as many points as before. Maybe not. I don't know, but I think so. Because generally speaking, when you're in front of a loan officer and, being a loan officer, the last thing I want to tell my buyers is, the rate is 7.23%. I do everything I can to get it down. Well, of course, I give them options. I say, here it is 7.23% with this many points, or it's this rate with this many, or this rate with no points. Hopefully you're getting the same treatment if you're out there shopping for a loan, all the options available to you. But I say that to say rates are going up. And when rates go up, it means the buyer's payment goes up. And when their payment reaches a certain point, they say, I can't buy at that rate anymore. I've got to go buy a cheaper house. And when you run out of cheaper houses, they don't buy. And then when people don't buy, everybody has to lower their prices. So that's generally speaking what happens. So that is what's going on there. And that's all I have for this week. So thank you for tuning in, and I will see you here next week. Take care. Bye.